Let's walk on the wise path.
In a world filled with distractions, chaos, and uncertainty, how can we navigate through the noise and find clarity in our thinking? How can we cultivate a mindset that enables us to make wise decisions, maintain inner peace, and lead a meaningful life? The answer lies in the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor. Join us on a journey as we explore Marcus Aurelius's profound teachings on how to think clearly, embrace Stoicism, and unlock the power of the mind. Our story begins with Marcus Aurelius, the epitome of a philosopher king. Born in Rome in the year 121 AD, he would go on to rule the Roman Empire and leave an indelible mark on history. However, it was not his power or conquests that defined him, but his unwavering commitment to Stoic philosophy. Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and flourished during the Roman era, is centered on achieving tranquility and virtue through the mastery of the mind. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, and that our thoughts and perceptions shape our reality. Today, we will delve into 5 key principles inspired by Marcus Aurelius, which can help us train our perception, control our emotions, exercise the dichotomy of control, keep virtues in mind, and always consider the big picture. Let us embark on this transformative journey together. 1. Train your perception. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded by information and are often overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stimuli. We are conditioned to see things through a certain lens, to make quick judgments, and to accept things at face value. However, Marcus Aurelius teaches us that to think clearly and to see things as they truly are, we must train our perception. Training our perception means cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more attuned to our thoughts and emotions and better understand the ways in which they influence our perceptions. By being aware of our biases and preconceptions, we can begin to question them and see the world with greater clarity. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to seek the truth beyond appearances. Instead of accepting things at face value, he urges us to delve deeper and challenge our beliefs. By questioning our assumptions, we can gain a deeper understanding of the world and ourselves. One way to cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness is to observe the world around us. Just as Marcus Aurelius found solace in the contemplation of nature, we too can find inspiration by observing the world around us. Through the lens of Stoicism, we learn to appreciate the interconnectedness of all things, to embrace the impermanence of life, and to find beauty in the simplest moments. For instance, taking a walk in nature can help us slow down and focus on the present moment. As we observe the trees, birds, and the sky, we begin to see the beauty in the world and appreciate the interconnectedness of all things. This can help us cultivate a sense of tranquility and clarity, enabling us to think more clearly and make better decisions. In conclusion, training our perception is a lifelong practice that requires dedication and self-reflection. By practicing mindfulness, questioning our beliefs, and observing the world around us, we can train our perception and see things as they truly are. This can help us navigate through the noise and find clarity in our thinking, enabling us to make wise decisions, maintain inner peace, and lead a meaningful life. So let us take a moment to reflect on Marcus Aurelius's teachings and the importance of training our perception. By doing so, we can unlock the power of our minds and lead a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. 2. Learn to control your emotions. Emotions are an integral part of the human experience, and they can often be overwhelming. They can cloud our judgment, lead us astray, and make us feel powerless. However, according to Marcus Aurelius, emotions are not to be suppressed but acknowledged and understood. By mastering our emotions, we gain true freedom and peace of mind, enabling us to navigate through life's challenges with grace and resilience. Stoicism teaches us that we have the power to choose how we respond to external events. By recognizing our emotional triggers, we can cultivate emotional resilience and cultivate a calm and composed demeanor even in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our emotions are not our enemies, but our allies. By acknowledging them and understanding their role in our lives, we can gain mastery over them and prevent them from clouding our judgment. To cultivate emotional mastery, we must begin by practicing self-reflection. We must take the time to understand our emotions, their triggers, and their impact on our thoughts and actions. By maintaining a tranquil inner dialogue, we can gain clarity and perspective, enabling us to respond to events with wisdom and grace. Another way to cultivate emotional resilience is through mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more attuned to our emotions and better understand their role in our lives. Mindfulness allows us to observe our emotions without judgment, enabling us to respond to them with greater clarity and self-awareness. Moreover, by embracing virtues such as compassion, courage, and gratitude, we can cultivate a sense of emotional balance and harmony. Virtues enable us to respond to events with wisdom and grace, empowering us to lead a life of purpose and fulfillment. In conclusion, emotional mastery is a lifelong practice that requires dedication and self-reflection. By mastering our emotions, we gain true freedom and peace of mind, enabling us to navigate through life's challenges with grace and resilience. So let us embrace the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism, for in doing so, we discover the path to emotional mastery, wisdom, and a life well lived. Remember, emotions are not our enemies, but our allies. By acknowledging them, understanding them, and responding to them with wisdom and grace, we gain true freedom and peace of mind. So let us take a moment to reflect on Marcus Aurelius' teachings and the importance of mastering our emotions. By doing so, we can unlock the power of our minds and lead a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. 3. Exercise the dichotomy of control. The dichotomy of control is a powerful reminder that we have the power to choose our response to external events. This fundamental principle of Stoicism, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, reminds us that true power lies not in controlling external events, but in our response to them. In a world that is constantly changing and filled with uncertainties, it is easy to become overwhelmed and anxious about events beyond our control. However, according to Marcus Aurelius, the key to finding peace and tranquility lies in focusing our energy on what we can control and accepting with grace that which lies outside our sphere of influence. By redirecting our attention to the choices we can make and the actions we can take, we liberate ourselves from the burden of anxiety and find empowerment in the face of adversity. This allows us to navigate life with a clear mind and a steadfast spirit. The dichotomy of control does not mean that we should be passive or indifferent to external events. Rather, it means that we should focus on what we can control and take action in a way that aligns with our values and principles. By doing so, we can create positive change in our lives and in the world around us. One way to exercise the dichotomy of control is to focus on our internal state. We may not be able to control external events, but we can control our thoughts, emotions, and attitude. By cultivating a positive mindset and practicing gratitude, we can transform our internal state and find peace amidst chaos. Another way to exercise the dichotomy of control is to focus on our actions. We may not be able to control external events, but we can control our response to them. By taking action in a way that aligns with our values and principles, we can create positive change in our lives and in the world around us. Finally, it is important to remember that the dichotomy of control is not a one-time practice, but a lifelong journey. It requires dedication, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace change. By exercising the dichotomy of control, we can unlock the power of our minds and lead a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. In conclusion, the dichotomy of control is a powerful principle that can help us navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. By focusing on what we can control and accepting with grace that which lies outside our sphere of influence, we can liberate ourselves from the burden of anxiety and find empowerment in the face of adversity. So let us embrace the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism and exercise the dichotomy of control in our daily lives. By doing so, we can unlock the power of our minds and lead a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. Remember, true power lies not in controlling external events, but in our response to them. So let us focus our energy on what we can control and create positive change in our lives and in the world around us. 4. Keep virtues in mind. Virtue is at the heart of Stoicism, and Marcus Aurelius believed that it was essential to living a fulfilled and meaningful life. He emphasized the importance of living in accordance with moral principles and cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By aligning our thoughts and actions with these virtues, we elevate ourselves and contribute to the betterment of society. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that true greatness lies not in wealth or power, but in the integrity of our character. Living a virtuous life means striving to be the best version of ourselves, to act with integrity and to be guided by our values and principles. It means treating others with compassion and respect and cultivating a sense of empathy and understanding towards those around us. By embodying virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice, we become a source of inspiration for others, and we can create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. Cultivating virtues requires dedication and self-reflection. It means taking the time to understand our values and principles and aligning our actions with them. It means being honest with ourselves and acknowledging our flaws and weaknesses. By doing so, we can grow and develop, becoming better versions of ourselves and contributing to the betterment of society. One of the most important virtues that Marcus Aurelius emphasized was wisdom. Wisdom allows us to see beyond the surface level of things and to understand the deeper truths that lie beneath. It enables us to make wise decisions, to navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience, and to find meaning and purpose in our lives. Another important virtue is courage. Courage does not mean the absence of fear, but rather the willingness to face our fears and to act in accordance with our values and principles. It means standing up for what is right, even in the face of adversity, and being willing to take risks and pursue our goals. Justice is another essential virtue. It means treating others with fairness and compassion and striving to create a more just and equitable society. By embracing justice, we can work towards creating a world that is free from inequality and injustice. Finally, temperance is a virtue that enables us to exercise self-control and to resist temptation. It means being mindful of our actions and avoiding excess. By cultivating temperance, we can live a balanced and fulfilling life, free from the negative consequences of excess. In conclusion, cultivating virtues is essential to living a fulfilled and meaningful life. By embodying virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we elevate ourselves and contribute to the betterment of society. Let us embrace the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and strive to become the best versions of ourselves. By doing so, we can create a world that is filled with compassion, justice, and wisdom, and leave a lasting legacy that inspires others for generations to come. 5. Always consider the big picture. Amidst the daily struggles and challenges of life, it is easy to get caught up in our momentary worries and lose sight of the bigger picture. However, Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, reminds us to rise above the transient and focus on the eternal. By contemplating the vastness of time and space, we gain perspective and realize the insignificance of our worries. This realization impels us to live authentically, to pursue what truly matters, and to leave a positive imprint on the world. Consider the grand tapestry of existence, with its vastness of time and space. Our lives are but a mere fleeting moment in this grand tapestry. The things that we worry about on a daily basis, the challenges that we face, and the obstacles that we overcome are all but a small part of this grand tapestry. When we contemplate the vastness of time and space, we realize that our worries and problems are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. This realization can be liberating. It can free us from the burden of our worries and enable us to live authentically, pursue what truly matters, and leave a positive imprint on the world. It can inspire us to live with purpose and meaning, and to make a positive impact on the lives of those around us. Living in harmony with the cosmic order is another important aspect of contemplating the bigger picture. The universe operates according to its own laws, and we are but a small part of this greater whole. By living in harmony with the cosmic order, we can find peace and tranquility amidst the chaos of life. Embracing the present moment is also essential to contemplating the bigger picture. The present moment is all we truly have, and it is the only moment that truly matters. By embracing the present moment, we can find joy and fulfillment and live with a sense of purpose and meaning. In conclusion, contemplating the bigger picture is essential to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. By gaining perspective and realizing the insignificance of our worries, we can live authentically, pursue what truly matters, and leave a positive imprint on the world. So let us embrace the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism and contemplate the grandeur of the universe. By doing so, we can unlock the power of our minds and lead a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. Remember, our lives are but a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of existence. Let us make the most of this moment and leave a positive imprint on the world. As we conclude our journey into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism, let us remember that thinking clearly is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a lifelong practice that requires dedication and self-reflection. By training our perception, controlling our emotions, exercising the dichotomy of control, keeping virtues in mind, and considering the big picture, we can unlock the power of our minds and lead a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. So let us embrace the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, for in doing so, we discover the path to clarity, wisdom, and a life well lived. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. May his teachings continue to inspire and guide us as we navigate the complexities of life. Remember, in the pursuit of clarity, we find our true selves. Until next time, may your mind be clear, your heart be strong, and your spirit be free.